Viewer discretion is advised.
On October 7th, 2009, waves of heavy metal fans came to the John Paul Jones Arena at the University of Virginia to watch the famous band Metallica perform. Morgan Dana Harrington was among them. She attended the concert with 3 of her friends. However, after the opening act, she seemed to have vanished into thin air. Morgan was 20 years old at the time of her disappearance. She attended Virginia Tech as a junior. During the opening act, Morgan told her friends that she needed to use the restroom and mysteriously left the arena. She was seen outside, which was alarming because inside the arena there were 18 women's restrooms available for use. Once she exited the arena, she was no longer allowed to re-enter due to their no return on exit policy. Her friends grew concerned for her because she had been gone for so long, so they called her at approximately 8:48 p.m. Morgan then informed her friends that she was no longer allowed to re-enter the arena due to their policy. She told her friends not to worry about her and that she would find her own way home. According to witnesses, Morgan was last seen at around 9:30 p.m. hitchhiking at a nearby bridge. Other reports claim that she was seen with 3 men when she left the arena. She was later reported missing, and her disappearance gained massive media attention. Crime Stoppers offered a $100,000 reward, and the famous band Metallica added an additional $50,000 for any information regarding to the case. Morgan's purse was found containing her ID, and her cell phone that no longer had batteries in it were found at the RV lot in UVA's athletic field following her disappearance. On January 26, 2010, her remains were found by a farmer on Anchorage Farms, which was roughly 10 miles from the John Paul Jones Arena. Investigators did not release any information about her death. However, her parents state that her death was violent, that bones were broken, and it was later confirmed by her mother that she was raped. In September 2014, Morgan's case was linked to another murder that also occurred in Charlottesville, Virginia, through forensic evidence, as well as an abduction case that occurred in 2005. The main suspect of these 3 cases was a man named Jesse Matthews. He was indicted on October 20th, 2014, in regards to the 2005 abduction case. A decade earlier, Jesse Matthews had been accused of 2 separate sexual assault cases. These reports came from 2 separate Virginia colleges. One occurred at Liberty University and the other at Christopher Newport University. After each allegation, Jesse Matthews left the colleges, and these reports happened within 11 months of each other. Police had already investigated these reports, but no criminal case was brought against him. Investigators confirmed that on the night Morgan disappeared, Matthews was driving a taxi cab. It is assumed that Morgan entered the taxi cab to get a ride home, and that is how Matthews kidnapped her, and unfortunately what led to her death. Jesse Matthews pleaded guilty to Morgan's murder as well as the other murder that occurred in Charlottesville, Virginia. On September 15th, 2015, Matthews was charged with first-degree murder and abduction with intent to defile. He was sentenced to 4 consecutive life sentences, and under the plea agreement terms, he gave up his right to appeal, and he would not be eligible for geriatric release. Well, guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe if you joined this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!